Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Suhani Mendonça, and I welcome you to my talk show, Tete at Suvees Power Meet, in collaboration with Kidspreneur. Today is Sunday, and we have a wonderful Kidspreneur with us. And who is it going to be today? So, as the saying goes, health is wealth. But how do we become healthy? How do we look after our health? So, as they say, more than 75 to 80% is all that we eat, right? And in combination with our physical fitness and all that we do, and add to it to keep ourselves absolutely healthy. But imagine to eat right, you have to know what to eat right. And to know what to eat right, just imagine if you had it just at your fingertips away. So, today's guest, our wonderful kidspreneur, only 13-year-old, has and is in the process of doing that for us. So, let's welcome our guest for today, our kidspreneur, Mouli Mishra. Welcome, Mouli Mishra. Thank you so much for coming on my talk show, Tete at Suvees Power Meet, in collaboration with Kidspreneur. How are you this Sunday morning, Mouli Mishra? Are you fine? Are you okay? Or are you excited?
I'm excited.
That's nice. So, I'd like to introduce Molly Mishra to all you lovely people. But before that, I'd like to welcome all of you all and say a big thank you for supporting and watching Tete at Suvi's Power Meet series, my talk show series. So, who is Molly Mishra? Molly Mishra is a 13-year-old student. She's a kidspreneur. She's a student from Bangalore. She studies in Oak Ridge International School. Yes, Molly, that's right. And Molly is the CEO and founder of a wonderful app which is called BONAptit. BONAptit is a phrase we normally and genuinely say before we eat our meals to tell each other, okay, have a great meal ahead. But Mauli has made it into BONAptit, an app which is going to help you with having good health. And that good health is going to go us and going to help us in a very long way. So, Molly Mishra, thank you so much for creating a wonderful app which is called BONAptit, and we are going to talk all about the app in our tete-a-tetes. So, Molly, are you ready for it? Are you ready to start having the conversation with me, the tete-a-tete with me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. So, can I see a thumbs up? That's right. Okay, here we go. So, Molly, uh, the name of your um, app, very intriguing, and I know it's come from the phrase "Bon appetit," as we were discussing it. You told me. So, tell me all about it, and also tell me what does the name mean to you? Why did you give it that name?
So I wanted the name of the app to be catchy and original.
Okay,
So I kept running through words that were related to food and I came across Bon Appetit.
right.
So I thought that I could really fit the word apt in it. And it was like a really good opportunity and it was a good name. So
Right.
I took the word and I started playing with it
Mm.
and I came up with Bon Appetit. So
Ah,
I thought in the beginning that I could write Bon Apt Eat,
right,
EAT,
right.
but then I realized that if my app becomes successful, I can actually, instead of only food, I could even bring in other aspects like fitness. So if my name had eat in it, I wouldn't be able to do that. It'll be too narrow. So I just
Yeah.
made it IT. So now I can do a lot of stuff with it.
That's brilliant. Very good thinking. Very, very intelligent of you because you being,
Mhm.
far-sighted. Uh, on the future basis, you're seeing in the long run what is really, really going to be, working for you, and you're going to wait and watch and then play around with it
Yeah.
further. So that's fantastic. That's awesome. So tell me, Molly, more about Bon Appetit. Sorry, Bon Apt Eat. More about the app, as in, what is so special about it? I know you told me. The wonderful thing about the app is that it can be customized for
Yeah.
every person who comes on the app. It can be customized. So tell us more about that, and tell us how it can be customized. And uh, even you said that if a person is having some issues, as in health issues or an allergy or something, even that's taken into consideration. So can you tell us more about it and how?
I thought that if I want to help people maintaining a good diet, I
Mm-hmm.
thought that they would be more satisfied if I tried to stay within their comfort zone. And to do that, the app has to be completely customized. So
Mm-hmm.
if you register to the app, you just
Mm.
have to enter a few simple details like your name, your
Right.
age,
Mm.
um, and there's a special thing. It's
Mm.
called, it's like the medical issues. So
Mm.
if you have allergies or some other kind of medical illness or something, then you can just
Mm.
enter it. You just have to enter it, and the app actually considers that to make it even more customized for the person.
Right, 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 right. So this is fantastic, just by the touch of your fingertip, you can actually get something customized for yourself, and it's going to give you a suggestion on a day-to-day basis as per what input you're going to put in, what information you're going to put in about yourself. And no one knows better than yourself. One knows themselves the best, so the information you're going to put in is going to be very, very correct and apt because it's yours information. But by putting that information, you're going to get a suggestion to eat right, a suggestion to what to eat and how to eat right. So I think that's it's absolutely top class. Okay, so what more about the app can you tell us? There's a feature in your app where you have a chatbot.
Yes.
If you could kindly tell us more about it.
So this
Yeah.
chatbot, I thought that people would feel more comfortable if someone talks to them,
Ah, yes, yes.
which is why I created a chatbot,
Right,
and you can ask it anything you want,
right.
and it will give you suggestions. It will
Yeah.
it can advise you. It can do a lot of things. It
Wow.
can
Wow.
also notify you like, hey, your calories are really high, do something, or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So the
Okay.
chatbot can do a lot of things.
Right. So, having an interactive chatbot like that, I think is really, really great because sometimes, when you just, as this today, since the last couple of months, thanks to the pandemic, everything has become online,
Yeah.
it's compulsory, to be online because we have no choice, right? So, but this is something which is amazing because you have somebody talking back to you and telling you that, okay, this is what you need to do about yourself, or reminding you that, okay, this is the information you've put in. Look, watch out your calories, watch out this, watch out that. I think that's great. And even giving you suggestions, I think that's brilliant. That's wonderful. Uh, Tell me, Molly, how did you get this idea? What got you to thinking that you needed an app to make based on Bon, you needed to make an app like BONAptit. Why did you feel the need to make?
So wherever I used to go, sometimes I used to
Hmm.
see people with, you could say, diabetes or
Uh-huh.
or some sort of allergy. So wherever I go, people have some sort of drawback in their health. So I thought that's
Ah.
really sad. So and then I joined Kidspreneur, and then I saw
Mhm.
that this was a great opportunity to solve that problem.
Right, right,
So
right.
I just
Wow. Super. That's really great. Very good. Tell me, Molly, what is the future plan of your? I mean, I know when you make an app, you always, when you release the app, you have a basic features of the app, and then sooner or later, you have a future plan where you upgrade it and you put in more features. So, of course, we've understood, the basic features of your app as of now with whatever information you have given us. But what about the future plan? What you planning to do?
so I thought that
Yeah.
right now it's only focusing on food, which is a big
Right.
aspect, but it's not the whole
Right.
thing.
Right.
So later I
Right.
could
Right.
add in the fitness aspect.
Right.
Um, I could help them measure their heart rate, their
Wow.
how many footsteps they take, how
Right.
active they are. So it
Right.
all matters. So I could later add those features in the app too.
Right. And what about having uh, uh, professionals on board? What about that? Have you thought about that?
Like
Professionals
nutritionists and
like food
dietitians.
professionals, yeah,
Okay.
dietitians, nutritionists. What
So
about that?
I'm thinking in I could launch a premium version in which there would be actual people
Mm-hmm.
that you could talk to and take advice from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's also it'll be like a chatting platform, but instead of a chatbot, there'll be an actual person at the other end. And
Mm-hmm.
this this doctor or this professional can also
Mm-hmm.
access your chatbot and can
Mm-hmm.
actually edit it, like inform me when this person reaches these many footsteps, or inform
Right.
me if this person eats this, or
Mm-hmm.
tell this person to do that, or so they can actually use the chatbot for an
Wow.
advantage.
Okay. That's so you've got it all planned. It's really nice. You've got the phase one plan, phase two plan. Awesome. You kidspreneurs are really great. I must say that. So tell me, I know you joined Kidspreneur during the lockdown period at the time, things had come to a standstill. You guys were busy working on creating something new. So how was the experience with Kidspreneur?
I think it was really exciting.
Okay.
At first, when I joined it, I was really scared and nervous that it'll be too much for me. I wouldn't be able to do it. But
Okay.
then I started to go with the flow, and
Mhm.
there was so much to do, and it was really fun. And it's
Mm,
like a whole new experience for me. So when we started coding, I really enjoyed that part. I have
right.
coded before, but this actually
Okay.
made me enjoy it even more. So
Okay.
took it to the next level. It was really fun.
Yeah. And you met a whole lot of students with in your
Yeah.
batch. Yeah, yeah. So when you got that idea of making this app, making Bon Appetit, So during the ideation stage, did you have a whole lot of discussion with the other students too?
Not much, though they did suggest some new features for my app.
Okay, okay, okay. So, tell me something. What was the unique experience which you had when you created this app? You know, when I mean, you're yet in the procedure of creating the app. So, what was the unique experience that you had? You know,
I think they asked us to download some softwares to work on our app,
right?
and we used them to code the app and
Mm.
to draft out how it would look. And I think
Mm.
that was really new to me.
Right.
And
Okay.
yeah, it
Yeah.
made my experience more fun.
More fun and more exciting. That's great. That's great. That's really, really nice to know, Molly, that you really, really are enjoying what you're doing. And I can see that every kidspreneur who comes on my show is really excited about the app that he or she creates. And the best part is it's your own creation. This is what
Yeah,
you have created, and you just all of 13. So you not only created an app, you're the founder of the app, but you're the CEO of it also. So at a very young age, you're coming into the business world, which is really, really great. So tell me, what was the reaction of your parents, when you told them that you're going to create your own app and your app is going to be called BONAptit? So what did they say?
they could barely even believe it. They thought that this is big, really
Huh?
big.
Okay,
And
okay.
they were surprised that I did so much myself. And
Wow.
so
That's great. That's really, really, really good. I'm so glad. So tell me a little bit more about yourself, Molly. I know we've talked a lot about the app, and I mean that's wonderful work that you guys are doing. And I mean, I always say kudos to Kidspreneur and kudos to Mona Lakshmi for doing such wonderful work. But I want to know, what else does Molly Mishra like to do? Does Molly like to sing? Is Molly into sports? Or what are Molly's hobbies?
um so in the lockdown I get a lot of free time. So sometimes I do painting. I
Okay.
am not very great at painting, but I still like
Yeah.
doing it. It's really
Yeah.
relaxing. Um,
Oh,
when I used to go down with my
mhm.
friends to play, I used to play football, and we really enjoyed that. And
Okay.
we used to run around a lot. We used
Right.
to play so many games in which we run around. So running is it's one of my favorite things. I love running. Um, I also like rock climbing,
Okay.
and
Okay. Adventurous. That's
yeah,
nice.
I
Okay.
like anything that's outdoors.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 So you just said, you mentioned you like running. So uh, that means you must be liking athletics. So you participate for
yeah,
your school sports and everything like that. Do you?
yeah.
Okay, that's good. Super. So uh, it's really good to know uh, what Molly likes to do besides coding and besides creating her own app. So tell me a little bit more, a bit about your family. What do your parents do? Do you have any siblings? If you do, what do they do?
Um, I have a brother, a small brother.
Oh, okay.
He is 3 years younger to me,
Okay.
and we spend most of our time jumping around and running around together.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so sweet. Okay. And he's in the fifth grade, is it? Okay, okay. And does he go to the same school as you, Molly?
Yes.
Ah. And what do your parents do, Molly?
Um, they're in the IT field, both of them.
Okay, okay.
So yeah,
So that's your inspiration to the tech world, yeah?
yeah.
Ah, okay, that's great. That's superb. That's superb. And tell us about coming now that let's come back to the app. But before we come back to that, we have a lot of people joining us. We have Monica Pandey who says, "All the best, Molly. Good vibes." We've got Kidspreneur, of course, joining us who says, "Proud of you, Molly." BONAptit, BONAptit. Everybody's like there at your app. That's great. Super. Okay. So tell us more about the look of the app, the design, the colors of the app, if you could tell us a
Um,
little bit about
my app is actually mostly three colors. There's a
that.
shade of
Okay.
yellow, there's a
Yellow.
shade of deep pink, and
Okay.
a light shade of blue.
Okay.
So those three complement each other really well. And
Okay.
of course, I use white and black too, but then it's mainly the yellow, blue, and pink. And I think it
Okay.
looks really good with each other.
Wow. So, uh, these three colors are your main colors, and that's what you're going to be using right through the app, for all your features, everything,
Yeah.
you're going to maintain that. Okay, that's great. Okay. And tell me, in how much time do you think you're going to be launching the app?
Um, maybe about 2 months.
Okay, 2 more months. So,
Yeah.
so yet a whole lot of work is left to be done. Is it, Molly?
Yes, a lot.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. So, when uh, before you started working on the app, you must have done a lot of research work to
Yeah.
get all the yeah. So, anything you would like to tell us about it? For how you went about the research, and was it difficult to do the research, or
I had to research about different diseases that are affected by what you eat.
right,
Um, I also had to look around about, I had to research about my colors. So I wanted
right,
to find colors that would actually suit the theme, food.
right,
So
right.
so I had to research about my colors and then I finalized on those three.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have to research much more because at that time at school we were studying about food
Mm-hmm.
and the nutrients and things. So I was already learning things from there.
Right, right, right. Okay. So research was fun for you, uh, in the sense, getting to know more information about uh, how you're going to, the different features that you're going to put in your app, how you're going to be getting uh, the required material for it, the required content for it, the required
Mm.
for the various features. So that's great. We've got Amit Sharma who's joined us and says, "Hey Molly, genius in person. All the best for the app. Look great. You make us proud." That's great. Okay. So, Molly, what else would you like to tell us about the app? Is there any one particular thing you feel that you need for all the viewers and everybody who's watching us, for them to know about your app?
I think that the controls of the app are really easy and simple. Like to go to one
Mm-hmm.
particular page, you don't have to press a million buttons.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to the menu and you go to the app. So I think it's really user friendly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's really great because the app that you have created, Molly, it's not um, there's no target age out here. anyone can go to your
Yeah.
app, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's very important for you to make it user friendly, because there are a lot of people who are, above the age of 35, 40, who would be going and using that app. And not everybody is computer savvy, or not everybody is tech
Yeah.
savvy. Yeah, I'm sitting in front of you and I'm not at all tech savvy. Anything
Mm.
and everything that I want to do, I have to call my son. Krish, can you please help me? Krish, can you do that? So I think when you make something, create an app and you make it easier for the people to use it, it becomes so much more easier. And yeah, and then they want to get, they want to get to know more information. They want to use it further. They want to get to know more about the various things that they can understand from the app, and they get knowledge from the app. So I think that's it's awesome. It's super, super, Molly. Uh, um, we are almost, coming to an end to our conversation, to our tete-a-tete. But really, Molly, it's been great that you thought of an app which is really going to benefit every individual, because, as I said, it's important what you eat. It's
Yeah.
it's very important what you eat, but what you need to eat, okay, that is further important, even more important, right? Because sometimes you don't have the knowledge as to, what you need, what you should eat. Now today there are so many theories, if you open a newspaper, if you open I mean, you go to online, you go anywhere, you go any magazine, any food magazine, anywhere you go, you have thousands of suggestions. Yeah. And sometimes the suggestions that they give, someone will say, this is very good for your health. Someone will say, this is very good for your health. This diet is good. That diet is good. So it's very confusing also, that, what's right, what's not right, what's good for my health, what's not good for my health, what's nutritious. So there are so many questions which come up into people's head. But what you have done is really, really fantastic. So that's great, Molly, because everything is just a finger, a tip away. Literally, with your fingertip, you just click on BONAptit, and you have all the answers to your questions for your good health,
Yeah.
for your better nutrition. Just one fingertip. That's it. And one click. And that's it. Right, Molly?
Yeah. You get all the
So
results without the effort.
uh, that's it. That's so easy. You've made it so easy for everybody. And of course, today everyone has got much more, health conscious. So
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic thing that you have done. And when you always make an easier option for people, they always choose it. So that's another wonderful thing that you have done. So I really would like to thank you, Molly. Thank you for coming on my talk show, Tete Tete at Suvi's Power Meet, in collaboration with Kidspreneur. I'd really like to thank again Mona Lakshmi, CEO of Kidspreneur, for having this wonderful collaboration, as we get to see such wonderful, amazing Kidspreneur on our show. And each of them is creating wonderful apps and uh, uh, creating their own companies at such young age, because they are all CEOs of it. So that's wonderful. And as I always say, before we go, I always say, stay safe and be positive. And would like to thank all our viewers who are watching us and supporting us. And thank you for joining us today also. And before we go, one last thing which I always say on my all my talk shows, I always say that if you have anything which is worrying you, please do not keep it within you. Don't keep it bottled up within you. See to it that you have a friend you trust, who you can speak to, your family member or your inner circle, anyone who you are comfortable talking with. please go and communicate to them. There's no point keeping it bottled up within you, because that's just going to harm your health. So uh, please do not do that. Go and communicate, because you never know the problem you are having. Somebody else may have the similar problem, and you may help that person too. So please go ahead and do it. And as I say, that within 2 months, when BONAptit will hit and will be launched, we'll all get to know about it, because a lot of noise will be made on social media, and it will be available on on all. Kidspreneur is available on all social media handles. So please go ahead and go and check out the Kidspreneur handles too. They are on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. They're available everywhere for the various apps that they have been doing. And I'd like to request each of you all to please go to my YouTube channel. That's Dr. Sohani Mendonca's YouTube channel. And please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And on that note, I'd like to take leave from you. But before I take your leave, I'd like to remind you once again, it's only a fingertip away. And what's a fingertip away? Molly Sharma, 13-year-old Molly Sharma, who's a kidspreneur, her app, BONAptit. That's it. You need that to answer all your questions, all your queries about how you can have better health, how you can have a nutritious meal, a nutritious diet, just a fingertip away, right? All right, people. Soon we will be telling you more about it when it's going to get launched. So, on that note, we shall say bye bye to all of you. Molly, would you like to say bye bye to everyone?
Bye.
And bye bye to all the wonderful people who've joined us also. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Bye bye, everyone. God bless. Have a great Sunday and have a blessed Sunday. Bye bye. See you. Thank you.